Good evening. We continue to follow the horrific stabbing that happened over the weekend in Boise. 3-year-old Roya Kadir was killed and 8 others injured with stab wounds. The attack happened after the 3-year-old's birthday party at a Boise apartment complex where many of the refugees live. We've been talking to the victims, the witnesses, family and friends over the past few days. All of them shocked, heartbroken and devastated, as are we and community members all over the area. Our Morgan Boydston went to the hospital and spoke with some loved ones visiting one of the victims, 6-year-old little girl. Morgan, how's she doing?
Well, Teba Mutlak, shown in a hospital bed in this picture, was one of 6 children hurt in the stabbing. She's being treated in the pediatric intensive care unit at St. Luke's Children's right now. Her older brother, Zane, and mom also among the victims hurt.
She's awake and she's always like kind of crying, you know. I always try to make a joke with her, talk to her, and make her like feel better and safe. Like she's in safe. Always like be with her.
When I saw her today, you know, she just seemed sad, and I'm used to her always smiling. And she's just got a good heart. All the kids just loved her.
2 days after a deadly attack at the Wiley Street Station Apartments in Boise, 6-year-old Teba Mutlak lies in the hospital.
When we're with her, she don't feel like anything, but like when we leave or when we start like coming to see her, she tell us like she started getting like pain a little bit in her chest and stomach.
Teba's kindergarten teacher at Taft Elementary, Doreen Prohaska,
like I said, it just breaks my heart.
Is close with the family.
Wonderful, committed family. It's hard to explain, but I knew in my heart that something was wrong with Teba. I had their phone number, and I kept trying to call it, and no answer.
Family says Teba was stabbed outside her home as she was running toward a family member who'd been attacked. One of her brothers was also stabbed, but was released from the hospital and is recovering. They say their mom is being treated at St. Alphonsus. The kid's cousin Anmar and her dad Mustafa,
she always asks for her daddy to be with her.
Feel the need to stay close to her while she's in the hospital and when she's released.
To see that she's okay, because I didn't know if she was okay. That was huge. She's going to be okay. Physically, she's got a way to go. I can see that it's going to be hard for her.
Prohaska says some fellow Taft staff visited the apartments and the hospitals this week.
We hope they will come back to school and know that it's a safe place.
The Taft Elementary family, she says, wants to be there for the victims and their families.
We want them to know that we love them, that we're there for them, whatever we can do to help them. They're our kids too. We're a very tight community at Taft, and this has touched all of our lives.
Full Circle Exchange and Happy Day brands work with many families in the refugee community. In a statement, the organization said in part, quote, "It is agonizing and heartbreaking to know that the sense of safety that so many families in the refugee community have worked to rebuild has now been shaken." To paraphrase, they go on to say there is work to be done, but this will not define us, and Boise is and will remain a welcoming and loving place. Mark.
Yeah, it is an emotional story indeed, Morgan. Thank you.